Wake up fresh, bills paid, yes. I stay fresh, I stay blessed. Wake up fresh, bills paid, yes. I stay fresh, I stay blessed. Wake up every morning and I go get it. Please don't worry about me, I'ma go get it. He put up on me like you know me, cause I stay with it. He looking at me like a snake, but I'm a holding it. They wanna take me out the game, cause I be golden it. She wanna throw dirt on my name too, but they know better. I tried to tell them it's real, but I can show better. You see that glow up when I show up, and I tell them that's a queen thing. And I'ma show you what a queen means. Then I'ma teach you how a queen thinks. Then I'ma put you up on queen things. Yeah, see, you don't need a crown, girl, to know that you a queen. You don't need a crown, girl, to know that you a queen. That's a queen thing. And I'ma show you what a queen means. Yeah, I used to worry if y'all would be down with it, but now I'm dripping this swag, hope y'all don't drown in it. They say that trouble don't last, so I won't frown with it. Too bad you thought that I was tripping on you. Now watch the stroll in the past, I'm moving slow with it. And when I'm shaking my ass, I might get low with it. I want this moment to last, so I'm controlling it. They like to greet me when they see me, and I tell them that's a queen thing. And I'ma show you what a queen means. Then I'ma teach you how a queen thinks. Then I'ma put you up on queen things. Yeah, see, you don't need a crown, girl, to know that you a queen. You don't need a crown, girl, to know that you a queen. That's a queen thing. And I'ma show you what a queen means. Yeah, wake up fresh, bills paid, yes. I stay fresh, I stay blessed. Wake up fresh, bills paid, yes. I stay fresh, I stay blessed. Give me the ball, give me the ball. I'm ready to cash out. She lead the squad, ready to spaz out. Who need a mascot? You be the mascot. Securing the bag. Now follow the hashtag. That's a queen thing. And I'ma show you what a queen means. Then I'ma teach you how a queen thinks. Then I'ma put you up on queen things. Yeah, see, you don't need a crown, girl, to know that you a queen. You don't need a crown, girl, to know that you a queen. That's a queen thing. And I'ma show you what a queen means. Yeah. Wake up every morning and I go get it. Go get it. I go get it.
Why she got pics on her earrings? You don't got no afro.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has signed a proclamation declaring a moment of silence today at 1 p.m. for 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
No, I can't believe that you would do me so dirty. Hit the pause button right now and press rewind.
9 minutes and 29 seconds.
Things replay in my mind about 1,000 times. Every red flag you show me is flying high. You got the wrong one. I'm so messed up in my head, I can't be sure. You might say insecure, I say trust issues.
Like, that's crazy.
Now I'm moving different, say I'm acting new. You
but at the same time, I feel your point too. A lot of them doing that. So, but either way, it's just still fucking.
I can't help what you feel without me. I treated different from the start. And held on to the mystery of my love. You got the
all fucking morning.
If ignorance is bliss, then I'm naive.
Eating an edible at that
everything you tell me, I believe.
No, because I'm like,
just what to say to get to me. You got the wrong one. I blind myself with passion because I got faith. We blame it on perception just to be safe. But that's a misconception, you're taking advantage and you got the wrong one. Got me. I can't help but wonder where I be. I treat it different from the start. Held on to the mystery of my love. You got
Get the fuck out of here.
Support reach. Support reach. Cash. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Girl, you know these niggas can't fuck with me. Gon' drop that, gon' pop that. Make a nigga show you where the cash at. Got a shaking ass on my Snapchat. If the sex good, I'ma double back. No, I can't hit it up her ass flat. See it start to beat, bring it back. Niggas still hating, need to cut that. Hits at the hits, where your hits at? You a classy one. We're the nasty ones. Gotta bag me one. Gotta have me one. Just caught drip. I'm too fresh for a pic. Really with the shits. Why you acting like this? Go and make a nigga trick. In the 3 with your bitch. I ain't gon' trip. She gon' make a nigga tip. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Girl, you know these niggas can't fuck with me. Fat ass, she a 10 in the face. Money got me dancing like a mace. Beat it up, young Cash Clay. Blue hundreds, I'ma throw it in your face. 2 shots, 4 shots, 5 shots, 6 shots. I just put some diamonds in her wristwatch. She lick lock. I just got that wet, drip dry. Bitches sickin' ass like I mix a lot. Wet like Steph, got my jump shot. I told her off the rip, I'm the big shot. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Girl, you know these niggas can't fuck with me. Trippin' by the bitch, what you call that? Girl, do your thing, I'ma fall back. Shake something, baby, come talk that. Wanna make a hit, better call cash. Call cash. Know these niggas, girl, they all cap. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. We ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Girl, you know these niggas can't fuck with me.
Hey, yo, Lane, check dig, man. I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying, that OSDN used to rock. St. Angeles jump, you know?
When children used to see the test every day. I used to go to Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Toledo. When hustlers used to chew their time without snitching.
Listen, I remember remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts in just about every backyard, hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors, and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day.
It ain't got that same vibe it got no more than
really used to go outside and play.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ.
Females used to carry themselves as
okay, Lane. It's your boy Bobcat, man. Just reminiscing, check this.
Where hustlers used to chew they town without snitching.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 16 double O until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Orton Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was Plera. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Philly and Philly and all was repping for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumping, Southwick was slumping. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumping. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day. When kids really used to go outside and play. When females used to carry themselves as women. Where hustlers used to chew they town without snitching.
Wake up, Toledo. Wake your ass up. Yeah. You're listening to the 419 Grind, Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Hey. Good morning, Rise and Grind, beautiful people.
What's up, grinders?
What up, though?
How y'all feeling?
It is Tuesday.
Hey.
Taco Tuesday.
Toxic $2 Taco Tuesday.
Say it 3 times fast, though.
Toxic $2 Taco Tuesday. Toxic $2 Taco Tuesday.
Right, okay.
Toxic $2 Taco Tuesday.
Nope.
Shout out to Indo and Joint Mob who had a lock on the South.
Welcome into the #1 voted podcast, the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. It is Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. I love them. We got our girl Erica Livingston in the building with us today.
Hey.
Yes. She's going to be here all day long doing Berea tacos live in studio. Okay?
Bahia.
And a margarita.
Don't do the Spanish.
Bahia and a margarita.
Bahia margarita.
Y margarita.
Bahia
tacos.
Yes.
Bueno. Buenos dias,
Muy
Toledo.
bien, muy bien.
¿Cómo estás?
Live in studio today.
Yes,
She's going to be
got
here
my
with us
sister
all
in here.
morning.
Yeah, so don't
And
be
it smells
comfortable right
good.
there that you about to be gone.
If y'all know our address, don't come today.
Yeah, we don't got enough
We
for
ain't
y'all.
got no extra.
Sorry.
No extras.
And we got
So
a
how
big
you
fat
feeling this
policeman at the door.
morning?
I feel good.
Yes,
I feel
we're
good.
so happy to have you here. I'm hungry.
Starving.
I'm glad I brought my appetite.
We normally
thank
see
you
you in
for
the
having me.
comments talking smack.
Oh yeah, you know I be at work and
You supposed to be at work
Grinding.
see what had happened was
What y'all call that? FML?
Listen, she here with us today with the taco.
Oh, don't put her on the spot.
Okay.
Yes.
They be calling like, Erica, I heard that you were on the morning show. You did call her FMLA. And,
no FMLA. You know,
said you were having knee pains. But,
no FMLA today. You know, not today.
That's going to be a point or two.
or 2. Yeah.
Bring us a taco, it'd be 1.5.
No, Caitlin. You cannot have tacos today, Caitlin.
Caitlin, hey girl.
You had to be
Kay.
here.
She was out there getting
Arlinda,
it.
you know what?
Yes.
Arlinda, you can have a taco.
Arlinda, we was all
Caitlin,
matching.
you can have a taco too.
Arlinda. How that Taylor Port do you, girl?
When you put that orange juice with it and made that little...
Oh, yeah. That's my son. It's called Sunset.
Oh, my goodness. I
had him drinking it for New Year's.
myself all the way home. I sunset myself all the way home.
Because you was layering it down. You was popping bottles in that Bel Air. I don't like the Bel Air, but I'm like, you want some? You like, give me some more of that. I'm like, I got you. You only had one green tea shot. And I was like, you want another one? And you was like, no, give me that Bel Air.
Nikki King bought me one.
But you was like, I had a lot of tea. That's because you had Long Islands and you was on stage twirling.
Yeah, shout out to my girl Nikki King. She was just pulling up all the shots for us.
Shout out to our girl Cookie.
What was our other bartender?
Cookie,
Alex,
yes, Bree, yes, all of them.
Shout out to them.
Yes.
They trying to get us white boy wasted.
Arlinda said, drunk, I mixed all my drinks. That mean that was a good time, sis. We had a good time.
I did too. I had green t-shirts. I had margaritas. I had all types of stuff.
Did we give a shout out to Myron for holding down the door?
So shout out to Myron for holding down the door.
He kept showing me out with the chicken because I was coming through with the chicken wings.
He was cool.
Yeah, shout out to Myron.
He was setting me up. I'm like, "Did you get some chicken?" He's like, "No, bring me some out."
But it's so crazy. I ordered 200 pieces and I thought they would have been flew out the window. But
I had about 45.
That was after everybody got nice and intoxicated.
Yeah. They started smashing. Them taco bags.
Did you buy that? You ordered it?
No, I ordered that from Red and White. Hell no, I would have been still frying. I would have missed it. Frying 200 damn wings.
Wouldn't have had time to do no makeup, no nothing.
Next to fry.
You should have had your deep fryer in the parking lot.
Hey, Caitlin talking about Queen Gold Chains with Toasty. Yes, she was falling asleep in VIP.
I said, how many drinks did you have, Tone? She said, I only had one drink. I said, yeah, right, okay.
She was 8-town stumping on a dance floor. Knocked out. We had a good time, man.
She put them glasses on, them little dogs.
She was right in that booth, legs stretched out. Like, we had so much fun.
I mean, but it was a vibe. I had a good time myself.
It was.
I mean, it just flowed.
It was
how it was supposed to flow.
It was. And Jay, you did a good job switching the VIP to the other side. We had a lot more room.
Yeah,
a lot more space.
Well, me and Leah came up with that idea.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Teamwork make the dream work.
It was definitely a better space.
And Shae, y'all was sashaying around that crowd. I mean, mingling and dancing and loving. I mean, it was like I said, I did a really good job.
Man, I had RC week because he talking about you got the magnes. I said they be soaking all week because I knew I was turning up this weekend.
Right, because some people when they do events, a lot of them don't interact with the crowd.
Yeah, no, I'm in the crowd.
Y'all was in the crowd. Y'all was dancing. Y'all was. I mean, that was like I said, it was a good vibe. It was really, really nice.
Great energy.
Tana, shout out to our girl Tana. She Fantasia killed it.
She was the highlight of my night.
Killed it, Tana.
Yes, she did.
I was up there like, yeah.
I saw you up there fanning and stuff.
Shae was crying. Shae reached up to the stage.
I see you.
I was all singing in the VIP. I'm waving my flag and had my little floppy hat moving.
Oh, okay.
I was
got a video for me. Send it to me.
And the crazy thing about all that, I spoke with Tana earlier, and she told me she was not gonna grab the mic.
And she got up there.
Her sister made her. She said, "Get up there."
Surprised y'all.
It was a spirit. The vibe was there.
And I thought they practiced when y'all said that was all spur of the moment.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It was.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
So
shout out to them and us because we had a great turnout.
Yeah. Shout out to
our sponsors. Hot Vibes, Mud City ENT, Essential Vibes, Land Self, The People Salesman,
Yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Witness Riches, The Social Butterfly,
Hey, Miss Carter.
Kindle Harvey,
Yes.
The Hype Organization.
Hype.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com. And you can become a sponsor of our show.
Hey.
We want to say thank you to everybody who has just sent donations over the whole period of time. We've gotten lots of people who just send donations. I also want to say shout out to Deidre Floyd and her son who had purchased tickets. They were out of town. They couldn't be here for the event, but they were like they wanted to. They just still wanted to contribute, and I was like, I love that. So I appreciate them, and I appreciate everybody who cash apps us.
Muddy
and
Hustle did
donations.
the same thing. So
shout out to Muddy Hustle. And we're always accepting donations because everything we do is, always out of our pockets, and we're just trying to
for the next to blow.
Yes, the next to blow is coming up real soon. Did we confirm on the date?
No, we didn't.
Not yet.
So we got to talk about that.
We got to talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah, Jesse confirmed on the date.
No, we didn't.
How y'all confirm on a date without us?
We gonna confirm with y'all, but we
I already talked to him about that.
No, you ain't talked to me about it.
So you done said something since I left.
In a group text.
Let's get a break because we got to argue.
I want to interject real fast. I want to interject.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it.
For the next to blow, I would love to do the food for y'all VIP and everything.
Yes. She did the beef meat. So
I did the beef, but you know what I'm saying? We can do something. More,
I love
we'll sit
it.
down,
Yes.
we'll do a menu, and I will take care of that for you.
Yes.
We'll call you our food analyst.
Yes. And so I'm glad that you said that because we are looking for sponsors for the next to blow showcase. So you do not want to miss out on this because it's only getting bigger and better, and
So we're looking at his birthday is 6 days apart in July. So we're looking at around that time.
Yeah. Oh, so y'all trying to just do something for the cancers?
No, it's for us.
Both my daughters is cancer. No, both my daughters is cancers.
Okay, well, for them
luckily it's at the beginning of the week. They staying at home.
Yeah. They don't need to see their mama like that.
No, they'll see their mama at all the family barbecues dropping it. They dropping it with me. That ain't the problem.
They sure do.
But they don't need to be in kips. Okay?
Right, yeah.
Right. That's the thing. But it's in the first week, so that's cool if we're doing it towards the end. Because y'all towards the end, right?
I'm in the middle.
15th-ish, 20-ish.
15, 21st.
Okay, see, I'm 2nd and 6th, so they'll be out the way.
Yeah.
Put to bed.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But
y'all.
if you would like to be part of it, make sure you guys get with us. Send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com to become a sponsor of our next to blow showcase.
I'm performing too.
Dope event.
Oh yes.
You need to.
I'll be in the background like.
Matter of fact, Shae, we just gonna go ahead and make our song and we're gonna perform.
Because we got a studio.
We got a studio. Let's just go ahead and drop a song.
I'll be at the bar
It's
drunk.
applesauce to a boss.
What's
okay, let's do it. I'm here for it.
So should that be the opening?
Yes, we can be the opening act.
We can.
Let's do it. I'm here
So
for it.
that'll be like the intro to the show. Will be Shae and Leah.
I love it.
I'm getting our outfits together, our dance move.
Yes, 16 bars coming down.
I'm the hype person. That's me. I'm behind it.
Just call me Young Star because Leah Renee ain't even gonna be on the stage. Just gonna be Young Star.
I'm gonna put that on there. Put that on the program.
Shae K the pony. Okay, that's what I'm gonna be with the knees out. Okay.
Right, Roger. Lord.
Just not the 17th. Okay, Arlinda said just not the 17th because she having her event the 17th.
Okay.
But we gotta have it on a Friday.
Yeah.
Because we cannot do no more Sundays unless we cancel the show Monday.
Or we could just, have the day off the next day.
Or if we get enough sponsors,
we can re-record the show for Monday.
Or if we get enough sponsors, we can do it Saturday. But right now, my EBT only covers Friday events.
Make sure it's reloaded. Make sure it's loaded.
It was loaded. You seen that chicken wing receipt? That was about $400 for the chicken wings. Okay.
Yeah.
But for real, I would love for us to be Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. So we can have the next day off.
Chicken is so high right now.
Everything.
No,
so dang high.
There's a shortage of chicken, right?
But I made sure we had a plethora.
Yes. Beef is real high too right now.
Yeah.
We had went to Rumors one day and they told us that they couldn't give us steaks because steaks was too high. They didn't have any steaks.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Caitlin said, yeah, she was toe up on Monday too, and you didn't even have to come in.
Girl,
Listen.
we was all beat down yesterday.
Even Lance on there.
Shout out to the homie.
Yes, we got our life back.
We got our life back. We got to recharge.
Listen, when I tell you, I went home yesterday and put Braxton, she was whiny, fussy. I finally made her a bottle. I turned off all the lights, and we went to sleep. I literally slept all day yesterday.
Listen, Shania got out at 11 for exams. I picked her. I almost forgot to pick her up. I picked her up. I'm like, no. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb till it's time for me to pick up Ace at 4:30. I was like, done.
Yeah, I had to work yesterday, and after I got off of work, it was a wrap.
Girl, let me tell you.
That's how you know we had a good time. We had a good time.
I needed that sleep. When I tell you, I slept like 5 hours straight, and I don't ever do that during the day. Like that, I couldn't believe it, but I needed it.
Man,
I picked
Justin
up
was
other
up
kids
here
and still laid back down.
Man, trying to work.
He couldn't even get no video of me sleep. Shout out to the Kalina and the HYWI boys.
Yes.
He said, nice shirt.
Hey,
I had a nice grand
I want
opening.
it. Kalina, somebody got my shirt. Somebody got me for my shirt. I need a new one.
For another one?
Yes, I am. I would like another one, Kalina, and I don't mind paying for it.
Oh, okay. Shout out again to the Southside. They had Sylvania turned up at that grand opening this weekend.
Yes,
too.
yes,
because I wanted to stop by.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I
It was so dope.
the turkey meat and stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody who saw the Next to Blow, we shared the video. Y'all share it on Facebook.
Yeah, you go to
I got a
the
couple of videos I need to share. I was gonna do it yesterday, but like I said, I fell asleep.
Yeah, you always share.
But I jumped up and got to getting everything ready for today. Because what's today, guys?
Taco Tuesday.
Toxic Taco $2 Tuesday.
Hey, yes. And let me just tell you, it's already hot.
Yes.
I was cold when I first walked in here, but now it's hot.
That little grill on.
Yeah.
It ain't on yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
But,
speaking of hot,
it's the grill, but it's also because it's already hot outside.
It's
currently 70.
It's not even on yet.
It's the weather, it's the sun coming out. Currently,
Dang.
Oh,
you know what? This is electronic.
That was my first time using it as a little stand.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. I'm an expert on that one.
Okay.
Yes, so currently at 72 degrees and the sun is out. It's already a beautiful day. It's going to get to a high of 90 today. It's going to be a hot one, so make sure you're drinking your water. Stay hydrated.
That would be in the air.
Yes, it's going to be a beautiful day. So, throughout the week, we're going to see sun pretty much all week except for there's going to be some rain on, I think it was Thursday. Let me double check.
Because it never rains in
No, actually tomorrow it's going to rain, but it's going to be 81 degrees tomorrow, but it's still going to, we have a 70% chance of rain. And then Thursday.
No, mine's there. And then, Sasha was raspy.
And then Thursday it's going to drop down to 66. Friday will be 55. And then Saturday will be 61. And going into the weekend, it's going to be sunny and in the 60s and 70s. So
good. No more hot weather.
Yeah. No, it's going to get hot again.
No, it's still going to be hot. It's still going to be hot.
Summer's coming.
I know.
Hey,
I know my birthday's in the summer.
It's a good time. I didn't see any traffic accidents coming in, but talk about the construction going on because it's everywhere. So just give yourself extra time. If you have to go up Dorr Street, if you have to go out Airport, or if you have to go up I-75 up to Detroit because there's lane closures all over the place. And
going to
will
Cincinnati
be held
the same
up.
way. Going down to Columbus, Cincinnati area is the same way. They down to one lane for a while. But what is going on? This is not yesterday. This is today.
Right.
I don't know
what is going on with y'all.
Thank you, Erica.
It ain't me.
I think it's the tacos. It's the
I'm excited.
Everybody's excited for the tacos. So you have the spilling stuff, Clyde and Leah.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Hey, but go to the website and go watch The Next to Blow.
Yeah, that's good.
So this is our first one. Make sure you share it. Share it with everybody. This is our first one. So we did the best we can.
Yeah,
I think we did good.
Yes.
But like we always do, we always try to outdo ourselves.
Yes. We
take it to the next level. So that's our plan.
We all did amazing, and then all the performers did amazing. So it was.
Shout out to all the performers. Shout out to Queen Gold Chains.
Yes.
Jay Davis.
Bungalow right now.
Anitra, Walter Ray, Sasha, and our dark horse, Tana Glover.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what dark horse means?
No. I just figured that might have been
unexpected.
Unexpected twist.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought that was just an insider.
I just didn't want to say expect the unexpected. I don't want to say.
Okay.
So, Erica, tell us about these tacos.
Yes, girl.
Throw out a little bit.
Actually, is that a little bit better for you? Actually, it was just something that I just kind of put together. I didn't think it was going to get as big as it did. It was something that I did for me and Shae and the kids one day. We were outside.
That's when COVID first hit.
Yeah, when COVID first hit, we were just in the house, and I'm like, let's start doing something. So we did dinners and. Because we were stuck in the house.
You was helping her?
People
we live right across the street from each other. And our aunt stay next door too. So we
all look like we have our little community. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
We was doing burritos, chicken and waffles, egg rolls. We was doing it all.
We did so much.
Egg rolls.
We did all that one day. Like I said,
we had brunch for Mother's Day. Last summer.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me too. Because for Mother's Day, not only did I had did stuff for mothers, also did stuff for women that had children that lost them. Because I'm a victim of that as well. Not necessarily a victim, but I went through that too.
Yeah.
So, and I did it for women that took care of children that couldn't have babies, and because I have did that as well too. So I just wanted to let them know that you don't have to be left out. You're not alone. Because
we got them bottles of wine.
We had them bottles of wine. We gave them food.
That's a beautiful ministry.
Yeah, we what I'm saying, just something to give back. Because you're not nothing if you don't have your fans or you have your people that support you. So I always try to do what I can to, show my appreciation because, like I said, I never thought it was gonna get this big.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just something that I just kind of put together with the burrito tacos. Like I just watched a DIY, do it yourself one day, and I'm like, I'm gonna try this out because I'm like, they good, but you know what I'm saying? Let me put my love into it. Put my little love into it.
And don't be too humble, girl. You know you've been cooking at all the family events since we was little. You done graduated culinary school. Like, girl, come on.
Yes,
she do catering. This ain't nothing like you just woke up and did the bread.
No,
she been cooking.
I do have credentials, but you know, just like I said, I never thought it was gonna get this big. I always did events and stuff like that. Like I said, it just got bigger than what I thought it was going to get.
You know people like to eat.
Yeah. Oh, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when it's good.
Potentate balls.
I've been doing the potentate ball over 10 years.
Yeah, but
what is it?
With the Grenadier.
With the Grenadier, the Mecca Temple 43.
Every time they have a new, what is it? What's that position called?
The potentate, which is the highest.
Yeah. Oh, it's a ball.
The Masons and
I thought it was a meatball or something like that.
No, it's an annual ball. It's a charity ball that they do every year.
They used to stay in the hotel. We used to stay where? At the Radisson?
We used to be at the Radisson downtown.
It's here in Toledo?
Yes, it is.
What's it called again?
It's called the potentate ball.
Okay.
They do it every year to showcase the potentate because they had they move chairs every year they have a chairman and they have all the different ranks. It's something that they do every year.
It was a whole weekend event.
Yeah, it was a whole weekend event.
Hotels.
They had all different chapters come in and we party and have fun.
Did they still do this event?
They have not been doing it for the last couple years due to the fact of COVID.
Oh, COVID. Okay,
COVID had put everything on hold.
We used to kick it at those things.
We used to have fun
from Friday to Sunday.
I've never heard of those.
That
sounds fun.
It was a big thing, and hopefully once we kind of get back on track, it'll get back going again because it was a good thing for it brought a lot of people in business to the city for us.
Do you know which organization put that together?
It's the Mecca Temple 43.
Mecca Temple 43. Okay.
They're a chapter of the Mason and Eastern Stars.
Yeah. Are they Shriners?
Yes, a lot of them are Shriners.
Okay.
Miss Stubbleville said Erica is an excellent cook.
Thank you.
And Tana said, call her a dark stallion. That's right, girl. That is right. When you see the performance, y'all going to know exactly what stallion meant.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She was a stallion before Meg came out. Put some respect on
I'm trying to tell you, put some respect on that stallion.
Yes.
We doing trending topics today?
Yeah.
We got a couple of little things to talk about.
Today's a very important day.
Important, sad, happy.
It's trending topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Shout out to Mike Chott. Got my jerseys coming.
Mike Chott.
One of our top fans, our top viewers.
That's our boy.
Yes.
Mike ride in the mud with us. Appreciate that, homie.
Well, today marks 1 year since the murder of George Floyd.
Yep.
1 year.
We got to see some justice with the officer being held accountable. Was he sentenced?
He was not sentenced yet.
Not sentenced yet. He has been convicted.
Something had happened. I'm not 100% for sure, but something with the judge said his sentencing may be higher than what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of the way it went out or something.
Yeah. And
I pray so.
His lawyers are still trying to put in an appeal, which is crazy.
9 minutes and 29 seconds on somebody's neck.
Right.
Well, the lawyers are getting paid to do that, so of course they're gonna try to get all the money they can get. That's what they're doing. But in the midst of it being the 1 year anniversary, President Biden has invited the family of George Floyd to the White House today. To sit with them and, talk about everything that's been going on. But, the George Floyd police reform bill was passed, or it was passed, but it has not been enacted into law yet. So people are feeling a way about that because they don't understand why, especially his family and his sister, they don't understand how come it's taking so long for the bill to pass. The law, it's already been passed, and they're still trying to negotiate.
Yeah, because they were saying, terms. I heard this. That was the problem. There were some terms in there that some people didn't agree with. That they slid in there under the radar to get it passed. Yeah. So the Republicans or whoever,
liberals. Liberals.
The liberals. No. The conservatives put some stuff in there in the bill to their benefit. And that's why there was a problem with passing the as a law.
Yeah. It's always something. Huh?
Yep, always something. So you would think, that it wouldn't be, this
it should be a no-brainer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You would think it would be a no-brainer, and for whatever reason, here we are now on the anniversary of the death, and they're still trying to negotiate.
Asians get beat up the next month. They got a whole bill, holiday, month of concern. I was
but it's sad even for them Asian Americans because that's how they feel. They feel like it's taking a long time for them to get the justice they deserve.
They already got their hate crime bill passed and everything.
Right, but they feel like they've been fighting for several long years too, and they finally are just now getting, you know what I mean? So you just don't ever want to discredit any, any group of people and what, and their struggles, because they've been fighting for a long time too.
Welcome to the streaming game, partner. We've been through this. We'll show you how to maintain to it.
But so we're still looking to see, what's going to happen with that. And his sister has started a foundation, in his name, the George Floyd Memorial, and basically they're just trying to get the policing. They feel like there needs to be some things going on with the policing, and we need reform. And everybody feels that way. We all do. I mean, of course, all police officers aren't bad. We're not saying that, but we do need some reform, and that's just what it is.
I was watching the news this morning. I guess at 1 p.m. today, they're having a 9-minute and 29-second moment of silence for George Floyd. If anybody wants to participate in that, at 1 o'clock, people would be quiet.
Unless you work for a TV station.
Or a media group. Or
radio station.
Or school, you got to talk to the kids.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. Then maybe they'll do it too.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to keep kids quiet for 9 minutes.
No, I'm talking about the different
media
outlets. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do that.
But junior high get out at 11, so they gonna.
They're going through exams.
Yeah. Bria done text me already this morning. Mom, I get done at 11:10. Please be there at 11:10. Like, excuse me.
See,
they so bossy when they can't drive.
See, we was in school. We didn't tell our mamas we had exams because that's what get out at 11. I'm
right.
In the streets.
Right.
You got to change for the bus.
See you when I see you.
It was up at hours. Yeah, but that's all I have.
I had a disturbing story.
What you got?
Walmart releases a statement after dozens of people received an email blasting racial slurs.
Oh.
Yeah. So wait, let me find.
Wait, so it was an email that came from Walmart?
Yeah.
Oh, out to several people?
Yes. One person said, "I don't use the N-word, never will, never been called one either until 3:08 a.m. when one of the world's largest retailers decided it was time to break street. Yes, indeed, this email is real, and I do not want to shop or subscribe to Walmart anymore." In the beginning, and she put a picture up there, and it said, "Welcome to Walmart, Nigger."
Okay, so somebody in the Walmart's corporate area got fired and kicked up some dust like that.
I don't know.
Or could they have been hacked?
It could be. It could have been hacked too. Yeah.
I would hope, because that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She posted the picture of the email, and that's how
Walmart can't feel like that.
And that's in bold.
We spend too much money with the Waltons.
Way
too
much. You know the saying, people have too much time on their hands. Well, it looked like someone took that sentiment to a whole new level. It was an identified person took their sweet time to gather random emails and signed the account holders up to receive emails from Walmart. But the interesting part was the person used a racial slur in place of the account holder's name. On Monday, dozens of people received a welcome email from Walmart using that title, and you see it was all in bold. We discovered that the external bad actor created false Walmart accounts with obvious intent to offend our customers, a Walmart spokesperson reportedly told Business Insider.
So it must have been a hack if it was external.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they already know. We stopped spending.
I don't understand why. Like, what's the point of doing something like that?
Yeah.
Maybe they try to see.
They was trying to sabotage Walmart.
Sabotage Walmart?
Yeah, because why would
you know we still gonna go to Walmart?
They got the best rollback prices.
Right.
If it ain't
we still gonna be at Walmart.
Maybe they tired of people coming in
shopping, like
stealing rocks out the pack, or stealing wife beaters out the pack. I
They're gonna steal even more now.
I ain't found a whole pack of drawers in Walmart in years.
You can still see people at Walmart with their bonnets and slippers on.
You go to pick it up and see the back was open. Goddamn it!
Right. I had one the other day, and it was like 4 underwear missing out the case.
They cross it out and put the plus. You get an extra 3 pair.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna notice that.
They trying to take it back up. I'm like, I want this.
Damn it.
Down there, put it in a dollar bin.
Right. They 50 cents. They just grab some. 50 cents. As much as you just grab $5. Just grab some for $5. Just grab it.
Right. Just take. We gonna make some money off this shit.
Right. They gonna do something. Trust me.
Well, in other news, congratulations go out to Master P. Excuse me, it's Dr. P. Miller.
Oh.
Yes, he just graduated.
Graduated the bride?
Not the right. Not the right.
Hold on.
They went out of business. So
I was in the ride.
You didn't complete.
I didn't, but I went.
Neither did Master P. He didn't complete it there either.
Oh, man.
He received his doctorate degree from HBCU Lincoln University.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. That's so dope.
He did it online.
He did it online.
He walked
Ain't nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong online.
I don't think he did it online because he walked.
I know some credible doctors got this stuff online.
I thought I screenshot the picture of him.
That's dope.
But
Congratulations.
I'm just saying, like during COVID, I'm sure he wasn't like going to school, so it had to be online.
Shout out to him.
Little Romeo was doing his homework for him.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's amazing.
What? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Dr. Vic got his degree online, his doctorate degree online.
I was getting my master's degree online until I started nursing school.
Roger said majored in ice cream. You know what?
Majored in ice cream.
Oh, my goodness.
They majored in weights and balances.
Them rap chips.
Right. News.
I got one more.
Ain't bad, though.
You tried it?
Yes,
I've been trying to get somebody to give me a bowl for the lawn.
Really? I'll bring you some.
Jason
Going
said,
to work, I see it all the time, so I'll grab you some.
Jason said Master P is supposed to start his own HBCU.
He is. I read about that. He's trying to get a college together.
That's dope.
It'll probably be online to get started. Probably.
Yeah.
But he's trying.
I got one more story. It kind of hurt my feelings when I seen it. Bryce Shear Gray has been sentenced to 10 days in jail after entering a guilty plea in domestic violence case.
Who is this?
That's our boy from Empire. Yes.
Michael Bivins from the New Edition movie.
Yeah.
Oh, he did what now?
What's his Empire name? I'm having a brain fart.
Hakeem.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He got sentenced to 10 days for a domestic violence case.
Oh, man.
Him and his wife was fighting.
Yeah, say he was served.
No, I mean for real.
Why you laughing?
No, it's just funny how she said it. Him and his wife was fighting.
They was fighting. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, he got 10 days in jail and 3 years on probation after pleading guilty to felony aggravated assault. The SWAT team was outside of his home from him and his wife having a altercation in 2020. And that's crazy because he looked crazy in this.
He sure
to
do.
see how he usually be and then to see he look like James Brown that sweated out his perm.
Wow.
Like, I'm so hurt that he looked
His
like
wife
this.
was like, don't nobody watch Empire anyway. He said,
Don't do that. Don't. That's not funny.
Oh, man.
That's not funny.
Domestic violence is
I'm
not
sad.
funny.
Yeah, that ain't funny.
Domestic violence is not funny.
Hold on. I saw the story a couple days. I didn't want to get into it.
Oh, I just seen it.
But I thought he got more than 10 days. Like the way they was promoting
Well, he got 3 years of probation. So that's
Well, he only got 10 days because of his status.
Yeah, because anybody else,
And then
they would've
probably,
locked him up.
I mean, she probably like admitted like she had hit him
Had
too.
it,
You know
I
what
was
I'm
talking
saying?
about Empire.
So
That's
the state would
crazy.
still have to prosecute
The
just
SWAT team,
because.
Yeah.
I ain't heard about the SWAT team now. About 4 police cars, but you need the whole SWAT team.
I don't know. Maybe they was had a shootout or something.
Yeah,
Him and his
maybe
wife.
Lucius probably came.
and Cookie.
Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man. Come on, Hakeem, man. Get on the body, man.
We got it.
We're going to get you out, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but yeah, that ain't
Wow,
funny.
that ain't-
Take us to
Domestic
break,
part.
man.
Hold on, I got one more, though.
Oh.
The workout company Peloton is bringing their factory here to Wood County. They're going to be building a $440 million complex out in Perrysburg.
Wow.
Bringing 2,100 jobs to the area, and it's expected to open in 2023.
Are they going to be safe? The machines are going to be safe?
It's actually their first factory on U.S. soil.
Oh, okay.
And they decided to bring it on the U.S. soil because they was having so many manufacturing problems
And they
overseas.
decided to hire some Toledo people.
419ers.
419ers.
Rise and grind.
What's wrong with you?
They
You're the best grinders of 419ers.
But they already be talking junk about the Jeep. They talking about, see, this is why our Jeeps be messed up because y'all be kicking it on the line. I see a lot of people be talking about that.
Erica.
She's like, I'm just here to make tacos, Jesse. Don't do that.
Ain't nothing wrong with our Jeeps, is it?
They be mad. Ask Erica what she drive.
What you? I saw what she. I saw what she.
Right.
Don't say it on air. I'm proud of my Jeep.
She ain't got no Jeep because she knows.
I'm proud of my Jeep.
Hey, look, I don't make Jeep money yet. So I won't have a Jeep until I make Jeep money.
All right.
I do want one.
Oh.
I want me a Rubicon.
Oh yeah, those are things of $50,000.
Exactly. I don't have $50,000.
Drive types, you got a snow type.
Yeah, you got snow
day weather drive.
I got a Cherokee. I don't have the big boy. Yeah.
See, that's what we do. We
I don't have
do
a Wrangler.
the Grand Cherokee because I'm up in Detroit now, so I commute every day. Yeah, we got the one with the third row and stuff. So nice.
Awesome.
The Trackhawk. The Trackhawk, right? The Trackhawk at the third row. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsors. How about Mud City ENT, Essential Vibes, Land Self to People Salesman,
Yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise,
Sasha.
Greater
Okay.
Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Witness Riches, The Social Butterfly,
Miss
Kendall
Carter.
Harvey, and the Hype Organization.
Hype.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show. We're here with our girl Erica Livingston. Hey, Barilla Tacos live in the studio, y'all.
Yes.
We come back from this break. She gonna get in.
Gonna be whipping.
Hey, we about to get into it.
It's gonna be like you can smell it through the camera.
Get into it.
And I'm gonna eat it for y'all.
Okay, the Birdman rub. So, and I'm
still going to the gym.
Keep it locked.
She sure is.
Yeah, we gonna see it.
What's up, Toledo? My name is Jason White. I'm the CEO and founder of Witness Riches. And did you know that we offer the credit repair service? If you're trying to buy a house, get a new car, refinance bad debt, or just be prepared for whatever life may bring your way, you should consider hiring our credit repair program. Typically, within the first 3 to 6 months of working with us, our clients average a minimum 100-point credit score increase with each credit bureau. So if you can use gains like that, you should consider hiring our credit repair service. All you have to do is go to the 700clubtoledo.com to learn more about our credit repair program. And if it interests you, we're also going to give you the ability to start your first 30 days for just $19.99. So go to the 700clubtoledo.com, learn more about our program, and we look forward to serving you.
First experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
Serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take this serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. I got trust issues, but I learned from my lessons. All my old exes thought that I was a menace, yeah. Took her serious, but then she cheated like a villain. She wanted bad, but I'm 1 in a million. Cause your love is stronger than a feeling, and it hurts just think about you leaving. I can't waste no more time. Gotta leave you in the past, now just move on, girl. 'Cause I know what you like. I'm made up in your life to be there all the time. The timing isn't right, but what is she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, just like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. If she got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, just like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, go, go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, 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 go. Drop down, get your ego on. Say the way you hit the floor, get your ego going. You ain't worried about your past, only where you're going. But if you focus on the future, you gon' keep on growing. Oh, I can help you with your problems. I'm doing my thing, single with no baby mama. I'm living my life like there's no tomorrow. I know what you like, I got a shirt you can borrow. Hold up, girl, I'm falling for the same thing. Repeating these patterns like I'm going insane, man. Get to the bag, money is ag, counting them racks, yeah. Looking at last, look at my past, get to the bag, yeah. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, just like a heart attack. Oh, yeah, it's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. If she got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack.
Bitch, that's all wrist. Shoes, red bottoms, bills, all crips. Pass the vaccine, niggas all sick. I hear them talk shit, show up and they all on dick. Too much fraud shit, can build a whole house. They shooting all bricks. All that pillow talk, and you done lost a bitch. I don't need a pick, now watch the sauce. That walking CEO, ET, high flow. Just lift a finger, bitches like, ooh, watch it glow. Pop Addy like a Willie, smelling like a cash stimmy. If niggas say it's smoke, I'm sliding down the old gym. Now I ain't playing, bitch, really. Nah, 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 nah. A nigga too jiggy. Fuck a me and you, I really grand slammed the dick. I know you ain't a boss, cause your bitch be too friendly. I got a question. What's with the capping nowadays? All you preach about is money. Bitch, I'm stuck in my ways. Flashing that real paper, SMH is a shame. Cut from a different cloth, we cut the nets after game. Lost some friends and gained endeavors, no handouts, my own investors. Strip club, we bring umbrellas, happy places under pressure. With the dogs like I'm Cruella, money talk, I'm serving lectures. Change my name to Sasquatch, cause I'm a big stepper. Oh, swish. Bitch, that's all wrist. Shoes, red bottoms, bills, all crips. Pass the vaccine, niggas all sick. I hear them talk shit, show up and they all on dick. Too much fraud shit, can build a whole house. They shooting all bricks. All that pillow talk, and you done lost a bitch. I don't need a pick, now watch the sauce drip. Done lost so many homies in the past year. That chillin' be humble shit, so last year. Poppin' my shit, bet I talk it. A nigga took a L, it was lessons never lost. Church. Never trust a soul, cause they ain't make it twin coffin. Church. And don't believe a bitch to say that she don't do this often. Dennis happy, steady flossing, extra salty, ooh, they lost it. Just squeezing up behind us, wiping feet up, kissing off. Hey, who you think you is? Crunch time, Lillard with the step back. This guy's playing, fuck boys gotta accept that. circle gotta do this. On my shit and y'all can scoop it. MVP for most improvement. Draft night, how yo bitch choosing? Wade to James, how we upped it. It's a comeback. If I'm losing with the forms, came from Buicks. Montel Jordan, walk up in that bank and it's just how we do it. Hold on. Swish. Money. Bitch, that's all wrist. Shoes, red bottoms, bills all crips. Pass the vaccine, niggas all sick. I hear them talk shit, show up and they all on dick. Too much fraud shit, can build a whole house. They shooting all bricks. All that pillow talk, and you done lost a bitch. I don't need a pick, now watch the all strip. Say what you mean what you say, nigga. Ain't riding, stay up out my way, nigga. They got your food, I'm still in place, nigga. Double A.
Come on. Oh, you see that?
Jesse crying and Leah crying. Why? They talking about they need some more juice. They crying. What's this?
Lemon. This wine.
No, you ain't gonna want too much lemon.
Right. I mean, what's wine?
We back on the air?
Yep.
Will?
Y'all in here crying?
That them.
All right, just them.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Jay.
Leah don't be with me when it comes to
You good?
She don't be with me. No, that's juice.
Okay, yeah.
No, he wanted some. That's
This is the melon that goes in there.
Here.
I don't want to be on camera.
That's a little bit more line.
You said you don't want to be on camera?
He don't never want to be on camera.
He don't put me on there.
Is that better?
Yeah. Thank you.
Come on.
We are back. Are we? It is the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. And we are live in studio with our girl, Erica Livingston, Maria Taco Tuesday.
Yes.
Hey, and all I can say is
Taco Tuesday. Get it with a margarita.
Oh.
Clyde. So, as you can see, our girl is over here getting it in. Live in studio, okay? Because this is what we do.
Yes.
Shout out to Shae K for making this happen and bringing our girl Erica up in here.
Yes, we got to keep this
like
weekly.
She said earlier before we went on break, they started this, just as something to do during pandemic, It's food. They lived right across the street from each other. Let's get some burrito tacos going. And Erica said this turned into something bigger than she could have ever imagined. And here we are today on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Going to test out some tacos in a little bit, and I am excited. Absolutely. Erica, what you want to say to the people?
Nothing. Hey guys, how y'all doing? We about to get it in. Taco Tuesday. Let's go.
Uh-oh. It ain't coming up. It's plugged up.
Yep. Oh, wait. You know what?
So, yeah, shout out to our sponsors. Hot Box. Essential Vibes.
Yes.
There we go.
J. Rush Jennings.
Hey.
Mud City ENT.
Yep.
Greater New Psalmist Church.
Amen.
Land Self, the People Salesman.
Yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings.
Yes.
Witness Riches.
Yes.
The Social Butterfly.
Hey, Mr.
Hype
Hype.
Organization.
Hype.
Did I forget anybody?
No, I think I did all my ad-libs. Sasha? Nope.
Sasha Denise. Sasha! Save the best for last. No, we love them all. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the morning show or the Next to Blow showcase, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com. And they can become a sponsor of our show.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
We're too excited about these tacos, okay?
I thought somebody was at the door. It is?
Is it? Somebody said they was coming to get them tacos. They wasn't playing.
Look at my
They said we are on the way.
I always wear glasses on the wrong day.
They said we is on the way.
My second guest has arrived.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Hello.
Hi.
Just finish. We can finish together.
What's the name of your organization?
Yeah, I think I have them. What's your last name? Okay. All right, we'll be right with you, Mama.
I didn't tell you.
Ear was supposed to be on the whole show.
Man. Did anybody have a preference on your I got corn and I have flour.
Corn.
I want flour.
She won't come. Can you bring some flour?
Yes, if not, I'll bring some home.
Right, that's a girl. I got it.
Jay, you want to keep holding or you want to put it on the ring light? That didn't even sound like Jay. Hey, Jay. Right. I hate how that came out of my mouth. It's Jesse or Jay Cool. You can't just say Jay Cool.
I say that.
You do, but it
That's
is
probably why. That's probably why you like said.
And when I said like, ooh, that don't sound right coming out of my mouth.
She never mind. Never mind.
Ready, Jay? Ready?
Y'all better leave me alone.
Clyde, this ice machine came in clutch.
I'll tell you, ice machine clutch.
This is my first time ever taking some of
happy,
your ice.
right? Ain't we
This
too
is
happy
my
by
first time
now?
using your ice.
Once you use it, you like, oh, okay.
Right.
Right.
Right. Again.
Okie doke.
Okie
Some
dokie.
stimulus.
Okie dokie.
Stimulus.
Look at my phone. Excuse me, sir.
Oh! Get some stimulus out of here.
That's auntie.
Auntie.
Don't nobody want to come up here and give me no business in.
Ice machine not
Impact,
sitting
man.
on it. We should bring the car table in so we can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Dipped on him. Thought he had the flip on me.
Oh, yeah. You turning the air down to 7?
Thought he had the fix on me. Give me some stimulus. Give me some stimulus. Now I gotta get up out of here because they're coming. That's how you do it.
Ooh, yeah. I feel all that.
I gotta hit my drink together. Our next guest is gonna go down some serious shit. I gotta be prepared. I got this stamina. Oh. You walk away on that one. He walked off real smooth with the time.
Real smooth.
I ain't gonna say nothing though. What movie is that from, Shae?
I ain't gonna say nothing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a Detroit movie?
No, you remember in life when
No, I don't remember life for real.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you.
All I know is, do you want your cornbread?
You don't remember when they was trying to get can't get right, and he walked over with his drink?
Nope.
He said, "Fool walked over with my drink." I ain't gonna say nothing though.
If you was talking about Temptations, I know every line. That's my favorite movie.
Hey, we used to watch that faithfully, okay?
Man, what? All 7 hours. All 7 hours.
All 7 hours and the 5 heartbeats. I got nothing.
Why you always on the road?
Why you
always on the road?
I hate the way you say road.
Why you on the road?
He's on the road.
Do it. Be my father. Oh, gosh.
And that was yesterday. I tried to.
Yeah,
I know.
Grandma came over yesterday. I was sleeping. I heard her voice. I jumped up like, Granny! And I ran down the stairs and I just heard her. She said, you made me feel so good. I said, Granny, I had to. I said, she was like, did I wake you up? I said, no, you didn't.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
I said, I
So my
was
sister
going to
got
call
the
you
name.
anyway.
It's Sugar Let's Catering.
Yes.
Our grandmothers are twins, so that's why we're like sisters.
Yes.
My grandmother passed away 16 years ago.
Yeah.
So she got half of Sugar from our great granny.
Yeah.
Called her
Called Sugar, yep.
And then Let's from the end of my grandmother's name is
I love
Paulette.
that.
So she put that together. Well,
That's
shout out
so
to them. It was their birthday yesterday.
Aw.
Love you, Aunt Paula. She is still here. It's
Yes.
heartbreaking because they look identically alike.
Did you strategically
So-
plan it that way to have her here like the day
No,
after
it
the
just
birth-
worked out like
Oh,
that.
that's-
yeah,
It just
that's
worked out
yeah.
like that. So yeah, so we definitely want to say shout out to Aunt Paula. She is still here, and rest in
Love
peace
you,
to
Granny.
our great grandmother Sugar,
Yes.
Teresa, and my grandmother Paulette. We love you, and we hope that we making you
Yes.
Aw.
Look.
I know. I was.
Gosh, I swear, y'all just have no idea.
Because I'm about to be.
But my great grandmother had told me when I was younger, because I was like maybe about 4. She was cooking. I said, "Oh, I want to do that." She said, "You want to learn?"
Right.
I'm gonna teach you. She said that she was gonna make sure I ain't depend on no box or no microwave.
I know
So
that's right.
A lot of the food that I do cook is mostly from scratch. I really don't use too much processed products. I make it myself. When it comes to meatballs, I roll them myself. I don't get the process because that's not what I grew up on. I grew up on real food, nothing processed. So that's what I like to give my clients.
Do you do different flavored meatballs?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
What all kinds of meatballs do you do?
Meatballs and gravy, Swedish, Hawaiian, all kinds. Yeah, it's just.
So the catering business came after the burrito tacos?
No, actually,
or were you already?
I was already established with the catering. Like I said, the burrito tacos just came off the blue one day. I said I wanted to make them myself, and that's what happened. And here we are today.
I love it.
Yes, absolutely.
They look amazing.
So,
I can't wait to taste them.
Oh yeah.
So, what's like one of your favorite things to cook?
Oh my goodness, people ask me this all the time, and I really don't have a favorite because I love to cook.
Yeah.
It's just like it just comes to me. Like I cook in my sleep. Shae, you're like, Shae always say, you always cooking.
You know what I always say to myself, like, I'll know I have arrived and I'll know that I have made it when I can afford a chef, because I hate cooking.
Yeah.
Like, I love to eat, but I do not like cooking.
Yeah.
Me and my kids probably eat out way more than we should because I just do not like
cooking.
cooking.
Where do it go, Leah, when you eat it? Where do it go?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so the first ones I'm going to get y'all going with some chicken, and I got beef, so I want y'all to try both.
Yes, I want to try both.
And then we just gonna have it out.
Can I try a corn and a flour?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to taste both.
So we're gonna do like I said, we here, so I'm just gonna be making them. So y'all tell me when y'all done. Otherwise, we put a little oil in there.
A little heat up.
Yeah, get that heat going. Cause you want that.
What you want to cook to? I'm about to have Alexis play something for you.
Whatever you put. Don't play what you was playing earlier.
Right, don't say whatever.
Don't you do it.
You need to tighten up.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so you dipped it in the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, Alexis, play flick of the wrist.
See, that's how my mom does her enchiladas.
Okay, I do. Yep.
And then rolls
will.
in the stuff. Okay. I never did my tacos like that, though. So you teaching me something new.
Look at the flick of the wrist, y'all. Look at the flick of that wrist on that cheese.
Can't take too long.
Okay.
No.
Look at the flick of that wrist. Catch and play.
Okay.
Catch and play.
Catch and play.
Now, how long would you say it takes to get this meat together? Like
it's a process.
All night, or like how does that work?
I put it right in the oven. I season it up real good, and I cook it overnight. I put it on a low setting, and so I cook my beef and my chicken close to 8 to 10 hours.
Okay, yeah. I figured that I could tell by the way it looks. I'm like, she had to have let that simmer on.
Yeah.
You cook it in the crock pot?
I do sometimes put in the crock pot, but when it's a large setting of it, I put it in the oven because I can do more at a time.
Do you do pork? I know a lot of people don't like
I haven't really did too much pork. I do it if it's asked because a lot of people don't eat it.
Like it, yeah.
They don't eat it no more, which is so cheap. I'll be banging if I did pork, but a lot of people don't do that. You know what? That's what I'm going to tap into next.
Little fish sticks and put
I want to do the fish and the shrimp, and then I also want to tap into plant-based and jackfruit.
Oh yeah,
that's a big thing too.
Yeah, it is.
My stock.
So wait, jackfruit? You said?
Jackfruit.
Talk about that.
Jackfruit is like a meat substitute for people that don't eat meat.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So they use that. You fry it up. You season how you want. It can taste just like chicken.
It gives you
it gives you that texture. Absolutely.
It's not meat.
Yeah.
It's not meat.
Interesting.
and
So
it's better than soy because some people use soy.
Yes, a lot of people use soy and tofu and everything. And it kind of gives you that feel. So.
Girl, the way you touching on that chicken, turning me out.
Turning you out.
Oh my God.
And my sauce, I started with a chicken. I do a chicken base because a lot of people don't eat beef like my sister. She doesn't eat beef.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a chicken base, and sometimes, like I said, I'm going to start doing more of a vegetable stock because
have you ever tried the vegetable one that she's talking about? Like with the
no, so she hasn't.
No, but she know I'm eating that chicken.
Right.
Yeah,
but if she need me to come taste it, I'm
right.
Because I had tried out some plant-based one day, and I'm telling you guys, it was everything. I said, wow, and I'm a meat eater.
Can y'all smell that? Can you smell what Erica cooking?
Erica Livingston, y'all.
The things you do to that chicken, girl.
I love it.
Sugarless.
Yeah, put that lead in there.
Oh, it smells terrific.
Paulette.
Y'all should be here too bad.
Catering.
I'm about to eat that with my eyes closed.
I know that's right.
Well, it's just like sugar and then lettuce.
Yep.
Or is it a face?
No, it's all one. Yep, all one.
Hey, we be doing a lot of stuff here at the 409 Grind. I appreciate y'all watching us. I wish we could share these beautiful tacos with y'all.
Yeah, one thing I would like to say to you guys, I love what y'all do. I
We
really
love your
appreciate. I appreciate y'all having me on.
We appreciate you, girl.
I never thought I would be here today, so you know what I'm saying. Like it's really a good look. Y'all have no idea.
You feel like a celebrity right now?
I do a little bit.
You done broke She done broke a bed. I want to come on and cook.
The first one.
My sister was like, "You want to come on?" I'm like, "Really, me?"
You know, I started thinking
She
about
said,
the
"All right."
segments, so we
Yeah.
could like the segments. Like, okay, we need
She
to.
getting a little different.
Everybody else been playing, or they don't want to come through and cook it live. And I knew once she was able to get her days, since she switched to work in Detroit, that's what we was waiting on. When she was able to get her days off, because we already knew she was coming through.
It smells like Sand 419 Grind up in here.
Sand 419 Grind.
They got a nice ring to it.
Listen, we got a lot of rings to the 419 Grind stuff.
Yeah.
Insurance.
Yeah.
She hit somebody. 419 Grind.
We trying to help y'all out,
If your
man.
brakes is grinding.
Yeah.
So
We trying to keep you
I'm
plugged.
for it, okay? I'm all
Legal
for it.
advice, you got a chef. Shae got affirmations.
I know that's
Get your
right.
mind right.
Get your mind all the way right. You
All
hear
the
me?
way right. And I drank my detox tea, so it's gonna go in for a little bit.
And
then
go
it's
out the
gonna-
other way.
Yeah, and I still do my tea too.
Hey,
Okay,
get that
you hear
tea,
me?
so you
You
can
hear
still
me?
drink and eat and calm
Do you
down.
feel me knocking? Let me in.
I like how she fresh. She got her cheese, little limes, little meat, little onion, onion, cilantro. That's cilantro?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yeah.
cilantro. Still
And
like that.
cilantro and onions.
Onion. Oh, listen to that. Look at that.
The flick of the wrist.
Look at the wrist. Erica wrist game on point. Like what?
That's what she said.
And she got eyeball perk. Tacos ain't too fat. Look at that.
Round one.
Round one, that's right. Honey, we got plenty, okay? All right, dig in, y'all.
Okay.
I already got my table set.
You got the table set?
Y'all clean.
Okay.
Thank you. We got hand sanitizer, Merc. Make sure you get it on air. Hand sanitizer.
I'm gonna do up a couple of these flour. And then I'm gonna do some beef after I do the chicken.
I don't got no sugar on it.
Yeah, here's the only one that don't have any sugar on it, so it should be yours.
This is a morning show.
Okay.
We eat tacos in the morning.
Should we invite the other guests in the house?
Sure, why not?
Absolutely.
I'll give her. She got one. He can make another one.
Okay. No
She
problem.
about to do the corn now.
Give her a margarita.
Well, I'm gonna do the flour, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them one real quick, and then I'm gonna do some flour.
She good?
Oh, these are corn?
Yeah, that's corn.
Oh, okay. Well, she can have it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm about to do some flour.
She don't want to
She
do
said she just ate breakfast.
Okay.
You
You like
might
my
want to
right?
take one with her though.
Or
She
just
doesn't-
we're Leah's. Okay, here, Leah, you can have this because she did corn.
Yeah, she wants.
Take it.
She wants flour. Let me get my baby some
So
flour.
take it.
That's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for y'all to take a bite.
Oh, shit, I'm doing stupid shit.
Heavenly
It was
Father,
hot, I
thank you
was
for
dropping.
this meal. You are amazing.
That's all right
Amen.
there.
Yeah.
Man.
Uh-huh.
Roger told me, he said, hell no, somebody take this camera, I'm about to eat something. I told him put it on the ring light. Roger. He said, Damo said, don't forget to say your blessings.
I know that's right.
Already did. They prepared this food. Amen. They can't see you, Clyde. That's what
I'm just reading comments.
Oh. They said, you know it's good when you eat. Is your eyes open, Clyde, or are they closed?
Nope.
Saucy, like you like the saucy, saucy girl? Saucy mommy? You know I like
Thank
it.
you.
I know
You
she
welcome.
loves saucy.
Lord, Heavenly Father.
It's good.
This way.
Just to try.
We got Leah talking to Tom.
Leah talking. Oh, well.
My tongue almost slapped my brain. That shit was so good.
Okay.
No, the break got this one?
You said you want me to come with you? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
She me? Are you sure?
Look, when you don't want to be the lead, huh? I don't want to be the lead today.
She don't want to be the lead. Never mind.
They go here.
Is I supposed to do this?
Yes. Ooh. Yes. Be saucy.
Line bag. Jesus. That was. Yeah, that's yours. That was fucking phenomenal.
That shit too good.
Ain't you glad we did this?
Oh my God. We can't have to come in here all the time. They gotta come out.
This definitely gonna have to be.
I definitely come out. I would definitely come out.
And you can do different food. Erica don't always gotta be tacos.
No, you got to always do tacos.
Right now?
I got to always do tacos.
But what aren't you talking about? Some lamb chop Alfredo lamb chop.
Oh yeah, I did lamb chop Alfredo.
I have garlic parm, but I ain't have the Alfredo.
Yeah, it's really good.
You about to come back?
Yeah, he's about. We're gonna take him to break.
Oh, take him to break.
We or you?
We can both do it.
Soul-lets. We didn't have to. Sugar-lets. God. You hear me?
Get that on camera.
But you don't put that on there.
We don't got to. Was it a we thing or was it just?
I mean, I don't know. He just said, take us a break.
I taste the love in these tacos.
He said he's gonna text me.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
Don't get Shae started laughing. That stuff contagious.
Girl, listen. I be weak. Cracking up.
I just want another taco.
Why you don't want no murky?
Does she record? Oh. Want me to take the camera? Look at that juice.
Yeah.
Look at that juice, that marination. All of that.
Because I'm just like, where my other taco?
Baby, it's coming right now.
I need a taco. That was a corn, and now she got flour coming up. Hey. I'm trying to pay attention to my text message. Can you just let us sister know when she's coming back? We're gonna work this out. This is gonna be a good segment. She's gonna come with different type of stuff too.
Huh?
Replay that. You threw it away?
No, hell no. I'm trying to let Merc get some.
It's a flour one.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, here, come over here. Oh, come here. Me? Clyde.
I'm coming, Leah.
All right, y'all. So we are in the studio with our girl Erica Livingston. Sugar Let's Catering. Okay, y'all better get with it or get gone. Okay, we gonna go to break for a second. Make sure y'all keep it locked. Shout out to our sponsors: Hot Box, Mud City ENT,
yes,
J. Rush Jennings,
yep,
Sasha Denise, Witness Riches, Land Self the People Salesman,
yes, sir,
Greater New Psalmist Church,
amen.
Witness Riches,
Social Butterfly,
Kendall Harvey,
Hype.
The Hype Organization.
Hey.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com.
And you can become a sponsor of
our show.
Yes.
So, hey, we're coming right back with another guest. Sugar Let's Catering, man. Get with her, y'all.
Oh, yes,
this is amazing, all right?
There's another one over there for you, Leah.
We coming back.
I'm broken. I'll never be the same. I'll be my mama's name. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name.
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me. It's still vibe for me? Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'ma vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair, apply pressure cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Ohio wanna rise, and you don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise, yeah, look. Name a better duo, ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens, parked the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot, pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know, they wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2, I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is fuchsia, my cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer, another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug card, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the Reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
you. Oh. We appreciate you.
I do too. I'll be seeing you soon.
All right. Thank you. Shout out to the
Hi, Dr. Tracy. How are you doing, Dr. Tracy?
I'm doing so good. It's so good to hear from you. How are you?
I'm doing great. We got to do some things together. Just
yes, we do. I certainly will.
We appreciate you. Yeah.
We appreciate you. Thank you. The social butterfly, always keeping us on our toes.
Okay,
yes,
they said
the
they're
sound
here
is
now.
on now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
I think I know
Shout out
it
to
is.
our sponsor, the Social Butterfly.
Yes,
looking out for us as always. We appreciate you. So we're gonna
run it back.
First of all, tell the listeners and viewers who Tracy Perryman is and how you even got into mental health.
Okay.
And as Shae would say, what's your zodiac sign?
I am a Sagittarius.
Okay.
Sagittarius.
All
right.
All right.
So, yes, I'm Dr. Tracy Perryman. I'm the founder and CEO of Center of Hope Family Services, which has been in existence for nearly 25 years.
Amazing.
Helping close gaps in opportunity to access to a quality education, mental health and wellness, and income inequality, and also involvement in the justice system. So that's what we've been doing for a very long time. And specific to mental health, I got my master's in mental health counseling from Bowling Green back in 2010.
Whoa.
And so
Amazing.
That has always been a theme in our programming, understanding that it's easier to want to go to school, succeed, go to work when we're mentally healthy.
Yes.
And being a person of color and being a black woman, I always wanted to do what I could to make sure that, again, we were closing gaps to access and quality mental health care, and that I could be a part of the solution, being one of those people that people of color could come to and feel that they were actually heard and actually understood their experience.
Yes.
Wow.
That's amazing. I love it. And you said you guys have been open for 25 years.
We've been doing this work for 25 years, yes.
Because you look like you're only 25.
Thank you so much. Yes, it has been over half of my life.
So now, did you grow up in Toledo?
I certainly did, yes.
Okay, so you decided you wanted to stay right here in your community and, serve right here in the community that you grew up in. And that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Because, a lot of people, I was like, I'm getting out of Toledo. I'm never coming back, and I've moved away several times, but then something always pulls me back here. My family's here, my roots are here, and it's just, this is home at the end of the day. So I feel like it's much more meaningful when you can do something in your own community where you grew up and, you can make an impact there first, and then maybe expand,
Absolutely.
So.
You want to invest in the people who invested in you.
Right. Absolutely.
What's one of the, in our area right here, 'cause we do see a lot of mental health problems on different levels and different forms, but what's one of the biggest issues or one of the biggest causes of mental health right now in our area?
Well, I would say
specific
to black people,
right?
It's just the chronic stress of always being expected to perform as well or perform better with less.
Right. Huh.
Expecting our children to perform as well or better than their white counterparts in education, but we're not giving them the same quality school and we're not putting the same level of resource in those schools.
Right.
Same thing, like there just was a report on women of color. So I think we make 38% less than our white counterparts. But we still have to raise families. We have to take care of children.
Yep.
We still have to find safe housing. We still have to try to find a way to send our kids to good schools. It is too much pressure.
And a lot of them do it without men.
Absolutely.
Or the other counterparts have husbands. A lot of our black women don't have men helping them.
That's right. So it's hard from a financial standpoint to try to do the same, and you only have one income in the household.
Right.
So it's hard to build wealth, and just always that yardstick over our head saying you need to be here or you need to perform here.
Right.
It's too much. And we find even with women, black people who have the same education and the same income, we fare worse in mental health and physical health outcomes because we have to carry those extra burdens.
Wow.
Yes.
And now you got people. The country's opening back up from COVID, and a lot of people don't even understand they may have a mental problem just from sitting in the house. For so long.
I mean, COVID alone could have caused you PTSD if you didn't already have it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so 2 out of 5 black people have experienced mental health symptoms specific to COVID, being isolated and just not knowing what's going to happen. Even if you've got your family
just the
around
unknown.
You. Are we going to get back to work? Or are we not going to get back to work?
Am I going to be able to have my next meal or not?
Right. Are my kids ever going to go back to school? Or are they not? And when they do go back to school, what is the expectation?
Right.
Because children have to take standardized tests this year, even though they haven't been in school. And so what pressure is going to be added to them for issues they couldn't control?
Right.
And what I've also seen actually is, I have a son who's on an IEP, okay, and he I don't feel like he's ready to go on, but I feel like he just keeps being passed on as if it's, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like students are passed on sometimes when they shouldn't be. Sometimes they need to be held back. Sometimes they need that extra year, or, they need that extra, that extra, and I don't know. For me, it's like, I want him to be held back, but then I don't have control over that, and they just keep sending him forward. So, I feel like that's a big thing, because then they get sent on to the next grade, and like you said, there's this expectation of you're supposed to meet this level, and as a parent, if I feel like my child isn't ready to meet that level yet, then how come that isn't being recognized?
It's a very complicated issue. So what the research has shown is every time you hold a child back, their chance to graduate from high school is less and less. Right. So that's one reason why schools don't like to hold children back. And oftentimes, even when they're held back, the issue is they need that extra individualized care. Mm-hmm. So they may be sitting in class while the other students are learning things that they already know. So even though they're held back, they're disengaged, because there are not enough supports in place in our urban schools to really diagnose and assess what children are missing and actually give them the extra care specific to what they need.
Right.
And so that's where quality after school programs are very important, but it's also up to pressuring school districts to invest their resources into those programs that actually work, instead of just doing what we've always done.
Right, because that can cause mental health on the student, just because if the other students know he was held back, and now they bullying him, making him feel like he can't even keep up with them, and then he just like, excuse my friends, but fuck it,
And you are right.
The
and
streets show me more love.
That's right. And in our experience working in urban schools, all of that is true. And we've gone into schools where children are so stressed out that the slightest disappointment, and they would hurt themselves, they would hurt others, just go from 0 to 2,000 without anybody stopping to actually listen. Like, no, you actually have an outlet where you could say what your problem is. We're going to listen to you. So you can talk about why you're frustrated. You don't have to do that to get our attention.
Right.
But again, we're trained well enough to be able, so if a child is doing all that, I'm big enough with my skills to handle it and not overreact or be afraid. No, let's talk about it. You don't do all that. I'm right here.
Absolutely.
And there's not anything that you could say that is gonna scare me off, because I understand where the frustration is coming from. And a lot of times, in most cases, that opens the door for children to be able to self-manage their hurt and their pain. Now, there are always times when clinical counseling is needed above and beyond that. Right. But that's where we wanted to start with this campaign, is helping people of color and Black people, first of all, recognize what's going on inside. Because oftentimes we have, normalized and, championized being so strong, like, it didn't bother me, it's not bothering me. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean that every place is a safe space to say what's bothering me, but you need to at least be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And figure out, am I eating, is my appetite different? Is my sleep pattern different? Am I excessively irritable? If my child says hi, I'm like, what you want? Right. We need to at least get to a place where we understand changes in our own mood.
Right.
And then start to normalize doing healthy things and managing our mental wellness, instead of saying we got everything on the inside to handle it, and really exacerbating denial.
Right.
And start to understand the importance of sunlight. A lot of us don't know that a lot of times when we have the blues is because we've been sitting inside too long.
The curtains closed.
Yes, we close the curtains, we don't turn lights on. Natural sunlight, getting out walking. A lot of us don't understand how important it is to just be active. Doesn't mean that you have to be able to run 7 miles.
Right.
Just find safe places to walk. And they built a lot of parks and things downtown, outside of our neighborhoods, if that's an issue. Making sure we're getting enough sleep. Finding the people in our lives and being intentional about who's in our space. Talking to people who put positivity into us.
Right.
And not using our phones to manage drama. Like, if I'm spending some time, I have to do an assessment. Out of these phone calls I got today, how many were about things that fed into my spirit, and how many of me things took away from my spirit?
Right.
Absolutely.
And not feeling guilty if I can't answer the phone. I don't have the mental capacity to take this on right now.
Say that.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not calling you dramatic.
I just don't got it for you.
I don't have it right now.
I just don't got it for you.
Hold on, some people don't understand that you don't have to drop everything because your phone rings.
No.
A lot of times my phone, when I look, man, I know what you want anyway, looking at who it is.
Like, and it's so crazy. Yeah, that's.
Well, even with me, like I don't answer the phone a lot of times.
Oh, you don't?
Well, because that's because because I protect my energy that way. It's not nothing against anybody.
Right.
What they want is just me protecting my energy. So like sometimes, because I'm an empath. So if Leah's calling me, she feels some type of way. She don't know why she's feeling that way. Sometimes I can take that on for myself. If he's feeling some type of way, I can take that on for myself. So I protect my energy that way because I'm already dealing with what I deal with.
Right.
So it's nothing against anybody else. It's just me protecting my own mental health.
Absolutely. And I was guilty of that because, I'm type A, and, it's just like you feel like you are, and again, in our community, it's like that person that can come through and clutch time, off the bench and, do whatever needs to be done. Sometimes we own that a little too far. So I was always very particular about, if you call me, I'm going to answer you. If you text me, I'm going to text you. Yeah. I'm going to be responsive because I come through, And I had to say, listen.
You had to get to that point where,
in your personal, this is not your job.
Right.
And you should be able to be in spaces and just be. And be valuable in a space just because who you are outside of what you do and do for other people. Yeah. And I had to work through that myself. Yeah. But I said, why am I can't, it's like I'm on 100. I want to sleep, but my brain, it's just going like this all night. And said, because you carrying on too much stuff. And I said, after 9 o'clock, I put my phone on do not disturb because I don't need my alertness being heightened before I'm supposed to go to bed.
Right. And another thing, you don't want to interfere with what God got planned for somebody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because God do things a certain way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if you trying to mess with that, he'll check you. He'll check you. But then sometimes he got you there for a reason. So you just got to decipher and know. But you got to, like you said, you got to protect your peace because sometimes somebody call you, answer the phone, it's just loud. Like, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, and then, a lot of times you already know. You know what I mean? You know when someone's calling and it's like, I can't do it right now. I'm sorry. Like you said, I love you, but I just can't right now. I cannot. You know what I mean? So I get it. And then we do, like you said, there's this whole thing about like, and black men have it too, but there's something about women that we just have to be strong all the time. You know what I mean? We have to be on all the time with the kids, with the this, with the that, and we get into the space of I'm strong, I got this, I can, and we really don't. No, you don't really got it. You need to take a moment to sit back and get it together, and get your mind together, and we have to do that. And again, like I said, it's not just women, it is men too, because you guys also we all have a lot of pressure on us, and then we get into the space we don't want to express our feelings until it's too late. Now it didn't blew over. Now you have
right. So Ms. Perry, how often do you get kids that are referred to you from the schools as they troublemakers or they can't get it, and then you sit down and talk to them like, oh, this person just needed somebody to talk to?
Well, it takes time. So usually when we go and open up a new site in a new school, usually I would say probably have had persistent behavioral difficulties in the school.
That's a safe way of putting it.
And so, and it's fair because sometimes as adults, we don't always have the tools to deal with because we don't know where they came from. And to teach, we don't train teachers to deal with this kind of stuff. Right. And they have kids too. They stress too. It's a lot. And you got 27 kids that's had all kinds of issues. So that's why I say it that way. Oftentimes the system is not set up to be able to handle those issues. So a lot of times it's consistency and boundaries. And making an experience that's worth coming to. See, that's the first key. A lot of times kids are like, well, if you suspend me, so what?
Right.
They ain't got nothing going on anyway. I'm trying to get kicked out, actually.
Right. Go ahead, send me home.
Right, so we set a space, first of all, like even with stuff like food, we set the food out. We set out plenty of food. We don't excessively count it. We don't come in like the police trying to catch kids taking it.
Right.
And after like a meal is done, we have the shared table and we leave it and we never look. And if a child takes extra, we never say nothing. And so that teaches them that it's plenty, it's enough. Eventually they figure out I didn't have to steal it.
I'm not a sneak.
Yeah.
Because it's a part of the community's assets. And so like if there's hunger issues, we will bring in special treats like nachos and different things on Fridays. So again, they find a community, whatever I need, I can get here. So I ain't got to fight for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't have to claw for nothing. I don't have to act out for nothing. And so we set the community like that from the beginning. So that way, when it's time to be consistent about behavior and what we're going to expect, because see, I bring my whole self to you. I teach you well. I educate you well. I give you good stuff to work with. I give you time to play. I give you everything that you need and most of what you ask for most of the time. So I expect certain things from you.
Right.
And oftentimes setting that stage and the consistency in there sometimes said, well, you know, we just have to mind, we got to make a believer out because see, they think we playing.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with their problem. I'm not scared of them and they're not scared of me. We just need to make a believer.
Yeah.
Let's play along together on this.
Yeah.
Give them 2 days.
Yeah.
And they come back different. Then I can say, listen, now you already know the path. You make the choice. Here's the choices. You're smart enough to know what's going on here. Now, if it's something that's in your way, if somebody's messing with you, then talk about it. We can deal with it. When it's recreation, I make it as a CEO, I make it a point to always pick me a place, oftentimes through a window they can't see.
You be watching them?
The dynamics will tell you a lot. The playground will tell you everything that's going on. And now I can say this child, we go back to the team and say, this child is insecure about this, or this child is insecure about that. Look, when he go out, don't nobody play with him. Why? Because he don't know what baseball is. So he's insecure, so he acting up and he picking on them when they get back in the thing because he felt insecure because he was not included because he didn't feel like he could fulfill what it means to be a boy.
Instead of asking his homies, hey, teach me how to play. What's the concept?
So I go out there. I lead the game. All right, come on over here.
Miss Perry, you don't know nothing about no baseball.
I played softball. Yes, I did play softball. And I'm a terrible basketball player.
But you'll get out there on the court, though.
Well, because, see, the thing is, I can't play either. And you ain't going to laugh at me. So if I can't play, bring him over here.
You coming out here, too. We going to get laughed at together.
And here's the thing. So he's got my attention. So guess what? The rest of them will he or she, so the rest of them will come around and try to be his friend because they all want my attention. All these things that you can do.
Yeah, it's all about building a rapport because at the end of the day, like you said, a lot of these children, some of these children didn't have anyone that really cared. So they don't, like she said, they don't believe until you show them some consistency that you even really care. Then when they see something like that, what they're giving us food, it's all for free. I don't have to take this. Why are they doing this? Then I'm quite sure some kids have come to you and said, Miss Tracy or Dr. Tracy, why you do this? You know what I mean? Because they really don't, like, they never had that before. But then once they see it, once they realize there are people out here who care about you, we do care about you. You are important. You are going to be somebody amazing, and I need you to know that. You know, then that's when you build that rapport. They trust you. They appreciate you, and then they want to follow some direction.
They say stuff like, y'all better be good. Miss Tracy ain't going to bring no food on Friday.
That has happened.
Or Miss Tracy going to get us.
And then we educate parents around, because, again, it goes back to that trying to be tough.
Yes.
Nobody is gonna love their baby more than their mama.
That's right.
But we have to tell mama it's all right to come down off of that.
Right, and mama got to understand that everybody in America is one paycheck away from being broke. I don't care who you are.
That is true.
Ain't nobody sitting up on no mountain for real. We all scared of this economy right now.
Right.
No matter how much money you making or that you got, everybody on edge because what if this happened?
Right. Yeah. And building that understanding and saying, hey, but see, you have to understand from authority, see, mama, you a child this high, see, us being irritated as adults, but you looking down a little bitty kid, that's scary.
Right.
And helping mom and dad understand that what we have to do to make it out in these streets, that's scary as all get out to a little kid.
Yeah.
So you have to know how to connect well enough to let them know that what I'm dealing with out here ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
And we help parents go back and build the skills as to how to show that you proud and that sort of thing and start. So we get it started.
Yeah.
Again, we know we're just here to be a placeholder and build a bridge.
Yes.
But then we empower the parents and help them build the sense of family themselves.
I love it. I love it. Tracy Perryman, Center for Hope, we appreciate you for coming in today. And so with the Mask Up campaign, is there an event coming up soon, or is there, like, what would you like the public to know about the Mask Up campaign and bringing awareness to mental health?
Well, I would just say go to our Facebook page, Center of Hope Family Services, and view those PSAs and share them. So share Mask Up, share the mental health Don't Give Up. I actually wrote the song and I recorded the song so I'm a music artist, you know, when I'm not at work. And a songwriter, and, you know, to help Black people understand that it's normal to be suffering. You know, the words are, when you feel the walls are closing in and you feel you've lost all of your strength, when you feel you can't carry your load, remember it's the rain that helps us grow. So when the crises come too fast to catch your breath, and when the stress keeps pushing you closer to the edge, and when you feel you've lost your strength and lost your fight, know that it takes darkness for the stars to shine.
Amazing.
You got to send us that song.
I love that.
I certainly will.
That's
We
amazing.
definitely need that.
Well, we're going to take a quick break and we're coming back with Shae's affirmation. Shout out to our sponsors, Hotbox, Mud City ENT, Essential Vibes, Land Self, The People Salesman, J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, Greater New Psalmist Church, Witness Riches, The Social Butterfly, Kendall Harvey, Hype Organization. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com and you can become a sponsor of our show. Keep it locked.
What's up, Toledo? My name is Jason White. I'm the CEO and founder of Witness Riches. And did you know that we offer the credit repair service? If you're trying to buy a house, get a new car, refinance bad debt, or just be prepared for whatever life may bring your way, you should consider hiring our credit repair program. Typically, within the first 3 to 6 months of working with us, our clients average a minimum 100-point credit score increase with each credit bureau. So if you can use gains like that, you should consider hiring our credit repair service. All you have to do is go to the 700clubtoledo.com to learn more about our credit repair program. And if it interests you, we're also going to give you the ability to start your first 30 days for just $19.99. So go to the 700clubtoledo.com, learn more about our program, and we look forward to serving you.
First experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me. It's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair. Apply your pressure cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me. It's your vibe for me.
419 Grind, and those of you who are watching Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde, and my boy Jesse over there at the Rise and Grind Morning Show, and those of you who are watching the 419 Grind, here is your word of the week. I'm Dr. Bree, Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church. The word of the week is endurance. Endurance. Enduring through. Many of us quit too soon. We give up too soon because we don't know how to hang in there. Many things happen to people who don't know how to get through the difficult times. We always like the easy way out. God has given you this week the stamina and the strength to endure. Endurance means you have fortified yourself, built yourself to the point where you know that where you are is not where you're going to stay. You keep pushing through. You keep striving through, knowing that with every stride, you're striving. So the word for you this week is to endure. Even though it's difficult, endure it. It's tight, endure it. It's rough, endure it. If you can endure, God can then enlarge your territory. If you endure, greater things can happen for you. If you endure, the best for you is yet to come. If you endure, the door to everything that you desire will swing wide open on your behalf. Here's the word of the week: endure.
No. Gonna do it. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Hey, y'all.
With Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. And it is affirmation time.
Did y'all miss me? You know I couldn't miss this first, y'all.
Where's you at, Shae?
I was back there with my sister Berean.
Yeah, you supposed to come let me go get another bite of my taco.
Nobody texted me and told me
It
to
was
tap
cool.
in and
I had
tap
a
out.
great interview with Miss Perry, man. I didn't want to come back there anymore. We were talking about mental health. We got to get our people together.
You know I be for real about that. I go to my
everything.
therapist today. We had to change up appointments today, so.
Tell her how you splurged on them tacos.
I definitely will. And I would tell her how you testing my patience every 10 seconds.
You better believe it.
And she gives me the great ways to cope with you.
And you
Good
tell her
coping skills.
how you endured them.
I did. And we figure out the way to see it through.
Yes.
Okay, so for today, here we go. Change must begin with you. Start by changing your thinking patterns from anything negative into only positive thoughts. Free your mind from old beliefs. It's time to shake things up. You do not want to be stuck remaining unhappy or unfulfilled in a place that no longer serves you, because you deserve so much better. And with that being said, take the first step. And I took the first step, and I have been in therapy for the last 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Best decision I could have ever made.
I'm going to take the first step when the show ends and go get another taco.
And I hope that leads you into therapy.
I hope it did too.
Erica, come on in here for a second. Dr. Tracy, let the listeners and viewers know one more time where they can find you on social media.
Yes, on Facebook at COHFS. C as in cat, O-H as in Harry, F as in Frank, S as in Sam.
And Miss Erica, let the listeners and the viewers know one more time where they can find you.
Alrighty, I'm at Facebook with Erica Livingston. I'm at Instagram with Forbidden Goods. Yeah.
So let's catering.
No, it's Sugarlet's Catering.
Because that food did something to my soul. That's what I keep saying.
I'm happy
It did
with
something to my soul. Okay.
That's one thing about the food that I do. I do it to make people smile and make them feel good. So I'm so happy that y'all had me today.
Yes.
And it was worth it.
Thank you. We are so happy you came. Yes, and we are so happy you came, Dr. Tracy. Definitely happy that you guys tuned in to another great show. Want to say shout out to our sponsors, Hot Box, City ENT, Essential Vibes, Lance Self, the People Salesman, J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, Greater New Psalmist Church, Witness Riches, The Social Butterfly, Kendall Harvey, and Hype Organization.
Hype.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show.
That's right.
So we're coming back tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Hump Day.
Wild Wings.
Wild Wing Wednesday.
Our boy Dennis will be in the building with his topics.
Shout out to our legal analyst, Dennis. He'll be in the building tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in for another great show. And like me and Shae always say, until next time. Mwah.